Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. My name is Quita from AtHomeWithQuita, and here I share tips on how to plan a balanced life. So if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So today's video, I thought I would do a little vlog style video, and I'll take you guys along on my day with me as I cook, as I clean, as I organize. This is a typical Saturday for us, so I thought why not try to share some additional details with kind of how I keep it all together. So that's what we're gonna do in today's video. I'm really excited to implement more clean with me's, organization type videos and things like this on my channel, so hopefully you will find enjoyment in it. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, we're just doing this vlog style, so I will show you what I'm doing, talk you through some things, and then some things will just be sped through with some music to set the mood and to give you a little bit of motivation. So let's get started. All right, y'all, so I changed it to something that's gonna make me feel a little bit more comfortable when cleaning. I also wanted to note that you probably wanna start out making a to-do list of all the things that you wanna do, or you can make a mental note, either one works. And then don't feel the pressure to stick to every single thing on your to-do list. Sometimes it's just not reasonable, or not reasonable, but it's just not going to work for whatever reason. So just tackle as many things that you can, okay? And that's it. And just be proud of yourself for the things that you're able to accomplish. So I just wanted to put that out there as well. I know you heard me in the beginning of this video saying all the things I want to do, but by the end of this video, y'all, you may not see that I was able to accomplish all of those things, and that's okay. And I'm just going to give myself grace on those things and be proud of what I was able to accomplish. So apply that, okay? Because there's no need to make yourself feel bad or beat yourself up for anything that you weren't able to complete on your to-do list, but you do want to make that to-do list just so you can give yourself a starting point and you can see everything in front of you of what you want to accomplish, and then slowly start chipping away at those things, y'all, okay? All right, so let me head on to my first spot, which is to do the cooking for the day, breakfast and such, and then we will see where the day takes us. So I like to start Saturday mornings if possible. It's not always possible, but I do like to start by preparing breakfast. We do go in the ministry in the morning on Saturdays, and then after that, we finish up about 12. I still like to prepare a little breakfast / brunch for the family. So today I'm going to prepare some bacon, sausage, some eggs, and some pancakes for us to enjoy because they are going to help me with cleaning the house. So I like to make sure that we are fueled up and ready to go so that everyone can participate, so that we can get this house clean all together. Mama can't do it all by herself. So everyone has a task that they're assigned to complete. I, of course, do tend to do most of the work, you guys, if I'm honest. And when I'm focused, I like to just kind of get things done a certain way. And so I do still like to give them tasks that they need to complete as well. So that way, again, we're all working together and we can get things done faster and really move on and enjoy some other things on our Saturdays. So typically what happens while I'm cleaning is I tend to multitask a little bit more than I probably should. So while the food is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and unload the dishwasher and put those things away as well. And in the midst of doing that, I'll probably be flipping some bacon, flipping some pancakes and all of that, just because I do try to not just sit there and watch the food cook, but I also like to be doing other things as well. And then once the food is ready and I'm done with that part of my process, then I can fully tackle those tasks without any distractions. So once the food is prepared, then I can move on to doing the dishes. So the dishes are a little, I don't like them, okay? And we did recently get a dishwasher, you guys, but I still tend to like to wash dishes by hand for some reason. And so in this particular case, I had a ton of big items, so I had to wash those items by hand anyways. And then I was able to put the remaining items in the dishwasher. I think the only thing that I'm getting used to with this whole dishwasher thing, y'all, is having to remember to unload it. So if you're not sure of what I'm talking about, I posted on Instagram that we recently got a new dishwasher. My husband installed it. Go him. He was so proud of himself. And so our old dishwasher just never quite worked, so we never used it. So we always wash the dishes by hand. And I typically tend to lean towards that direction anyways, because I don't always trust that the dishwasher is going to get the dishes clean. So comment below, let me know, are you like that as well? So it's still going to take me a little bit of time to get used to the dishwasher process of it and just making sure all the dishes are clean. So that is my son's chore, is typically to wash the dishes, but of course we all do pitch in as a family. If we see dishes need to be washed, we wash them. So I think, again, the hardest part of this is going to be for me to remember to unload the dishwasher, and I don't even enjoy unloading the dishwasher either way. And I didn't enjoy putting dishes away either whenever I hand wash them. So it's just something I'm going to have to get used to, but they did get the dishes clean, and that's what matters. Also, during this process, I did go ahead and clean the sink as well. And then I move on to the stove. So I try to do very good about cleaning the stove after each cooking session. But y'all, sometimes life happens and I don't always get a chance to do that. So, hey, it is what it is. So I love the pink stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and just squirt some of that on top and use my Scrub Daddy to scrub it down a little bit. Of course, the longer you wait to clean it, the longer it's going to take and the harder it's going to be. Y'all also told me to try Barkeeper's Friend for my stainless steel, like the sink and then the stove as well. So I did go ahead and pick some of that up from Amazon, and I tried that also. And y'all, over the years, I don't know what's happened to our stove. We definitely need a new one, but we always try to remove the knobs, y'all, and they just won't remove at this point. One of them removes and the other ones won't. I even had my husband try to come help me, and it just won't happen. So we do have it in our budget within the next month or so to pick up a new stove range, and I'm really excited about that. This one has run its course, y'all. It is time for a new one. So when it comes to my stainless steel cleaning, I typically use a few staple products for my stove. I use the pink stuff and then now Barkeeper's Friend, and then I do have a stainless steel spray that I use at the end and spray it on to make it really glow. And so I'm just going to go ahead and clean it all up, dry it off, put the eyes back on, and then that's it. It's a pretty easy process. Again, it makes it a little bit difficult when I let the stuff build up on the stove, which sometimes does happen, just being honest with y'all. All right, now that the stove is clean, I'm gonna go ahead and tackle the rest of the kitchen. And what that involves for me is wiping down the counters. So for that, I tend to use just a simple Clorox spray, wipe it down. Sometimes I'll also use a little Windex, y'all, because it does make it shine. And so I just wipe down all of the counters. And then from there, I wipe the chairs because they tend to get a little messy with kids. Y'all know how that goes. And so I wipe those down. I move everything off of the counter, wipe things behind it because things do build up back there. Now I'm going to go ahead and start working on the stainless steel appliances. And y'all, for that, I just use Spray Away. So Spray Away is a glass cleaner. If you have never used it before, it's awesome for glass, and it's also pretty good for stainless steel as well. So I'm going to clean the dishwasher and then also the oven and then the refrigerator with that Spray Away. Just spray it right on that surface and then wipe it down. And that's it, y'all. It takes just a couple of seconds to dry and your appliances will really glow. And then I'm also going to tackle the microwave and then just wipe down some of the other appliances. And then I'm going to clean that middle counter. So typically when I'm cleaning my kitchen, I move everything to this particular counter. And then this is my little hub where I remove all of the items and take them to their destination. Then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and clean the table, just spray my spray cleaner on there and wipe it down. I had already been keeping up with cleaning it over the week, so it didn't need much. Now, y'all, this is the fun part. I got some bins from Amazon the other day, and I decided that I wanted to organize a couple of things in the kitchen. So these I'm going to use for some of my spice overflow. So they typically stay under the counter where I'm standing right now, but I wanted to move some of those items to the upper cabinets. So I'm just going to use those clear bins for that, remove some of the items out of there, wipe down the cabinet area, and then also some of the items may have expired. So I'm going to look at that and make sure that I toss those items. Now, y'all, it's time to tackle the floor. So I'm just going to do a little light sweeping because, y'all, I got an amazing vacuum from Tenco. They sent this vacuum over to me, and it's life-changing, y'all, because it sweeps and it mops all at the same time, y'all. Okay, so that's what we're going to use to get these floors clean. And that's it, y'all. The kitchen is done, and now we can fully move on to the next area of the house. So next up, it is time to tackle the dining room. And you guys, I do a pretty good job of keeping up with the house over the week. So it makes the process of cleaning a little less difficult when you do that. I do zone cleaning, so I'm going to do a full video and share with you guys exactly what that means and how to implement zone cleaning. It's super easy to keep up with your house, in my opinion, when you do zone cleaning. So the dining room wasn't that bad, thank goodness. So that helped this whole process easier. Now the foyer is a completely different story. So for some reason, y'all, my family come in the house and they think that this is the dumping ground. It's not, but they think it. So this tends to be a pretty messy area for us. And so I always declutter the table first. I have a mail bin on the refrigerator. I'll put the mail there. And so that way each person knows, although the kids don't really get mail, but my husband knows to go to the refrigerator and then grab the mail and sort it out, keep what he wants and discard what he doesn't want. And so that's typically my process. So once I declutter the table, I'm just going to do a little light vacuuming, and then I'm going to wipe down some surfaces, clean the mirrors, and then I'm going to use that same Tenco mop to mop the floors as well. So the foyer, although it is one of the messy areas in the home, because it's like a landing pad for book bags and mail and all of that stuff, it is pretty simple to clean. And since it's the first place we come into when we walk into the house, I do like to make sure that that's pretty spotless. Next up, it's time to tackle the living room. And so I just start by decluttering. Of course, that's always the first step in every cleaning process, right? So I declutter everything. And then I also will a lot of times call people down to get their own stuff because I'm not taking it to you, okay? So come on down and get your stuff, okay? So I declutter first, and then I vacuum everything. I spray my little smell good stuff, which happens to be this Miss Myers in this case. I love Miss Myers, but typically I do use the blunt powder. I've talked about that a lot. Spray that down, fluff the pillows a little bit, and that's it, y'all. And next, it's time to move on to my office. So my office tends to get a little messy as well because I'm always in there. So I always have to declutter. So that's the first part of this process. Again, decluttering everything. I do have a lot of stuff that I keep on this table because I get a lot of Amazon packages come in that I need to review for you guys. And so this is where it builds up. So I remove all of that, clean it up, throw away what's needed. Then I needed to package some items that needed to go back to Amazon. And then Amazon rings the doorbell with some packages that I've been waiting for. And so I'm going to be organizing some parts of the house. And so I wanted to order some things on Amazon for that. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing with you guys how I'm going to use these items in some upcoming videos. As you guys see, I'm trying to add some versatility to my channel and give you guys a little bit more organization and kind of how I keep things in order in my house. So I'm going to unpackage all of these items. I also ordered this cord organizer because on the side of my chair in my office, the cords tend to build up and get a little messy. So I needed a way to organize that. So I'm just going to unpackage all of this stuff, discard all the boxes, fix these cords up, y'all. And then I just vacuum my floors. And that's pretty much all that I do when it comes to my office. Sometimes I do have to restock my mini fridge, but I didn't need to do that today. I just needed to just do a little light tidying. So since some items came in from Amazon, I decided to go back into the kitchen and organize this cabinet, which was a troubled area for me. So once that's done, y'all, we are pretty much done with our cleaning. The last thing that I do is I change out all of our plugins, and that just keeps the house smelling fresh and clean, in addition to the room spray that I spray as well. So I replace every single one of these in the house. I have a lot of them, and so that takes a little bit of time. So that's it, you guys. That is a typical Saturday for me. I like to tackle as many cleaning projects as possible, and so today I was able to get a lot accomplished. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you stopping by my channel to catch this clean with me and organize with me. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I'm adding more content like this to my channel, so comment below and let me know some other types of videos you'd like to see, and I will make that happen for you guys. So again, I really hope you enjoyed it. You'll give me a thumbs up on this video if you did enjoy it. And of course, I want you to come back by and catch another video, in which case I'll see you guys then.